I'm going to start by chopping onion. I'm using this pot. I actually wanted a pot with a bigger base, so I'm gonna go with this one. This is a non-stick pot. You know what? I'm gonna go with it. I'm going to preheat everything. I'm going to preheat everything. I'm a BS. I'm going to use onion. I'm starting with my onion. I'm gonna use garlic as well, but I'm gonna start with onion. So let's get to that. Let's get to that. Let's get to you. I feel like, oh, okay. I just caught myself. Actually, let's say I just caught my brain trying to talk me out of a future that I deserve. I think I just caught it like trying to think the way it normally does. Like there's this vision that I got so clearly today, and it felt so real. It was basically me thinking about, wealth. Yeah, wealth, like in every way. In every way, like abundance, and I was basically saying, God gave me everything that I've ever wanted in my life. And I think it was like my spirit just trying to, give me a preview of things. So I was like, so I just said, it just came to me. And I was like, God gave me everything I've ever wanted. Thank you, God. I was like, I am wealthy. I don't think about money. I am full of love and abundance. I'm with people that love me and care for me genuinely. And I was just so happy. And I was like, I'm finding courage to, my freedom to create and to express my identity and who I am. I'm truly living in it just felt right. Like that moment. I'm on a live video. Yeah. So I was just saying those things, and I was like, God, thank you for, just. And I was like, this feels so real, but I now started realizing how, I don't know, that I'm sneaking on God's vision. Because the moment I said that, I started doubting that what I saw was me, like was my life, was Lerato just in, another reality where she's just, finding freedom to create, and she's so abundant in such a way, and everything around her is abundant. How she talks to people, how she hugs, how she shows up, like it's just so abundant. It's like, God, Ma, nah, can I make them my way? Yeah. I know what you mean. So now normally like get the jaga the tela ka the fryer with onion ne. Then after I tell my stock cube, and then then get the lesser just steamers so they can nicely cook. I get to make a debit. Take a debit touch. I trust it. That's why I'm on a live video, cause y'all gonna be cooking, okay? Hello Tifa Zoa. Hi, how are you doing? Honestly, I feel like I was just so happy. I think one thing, there's nothing that depresses you than a when your creativeness is calling for you, and you've never tapped into it before. Like you've always lived in your mind type of, when that is calling you, like, God, it feels so unreal. Rhea, can you please behave? Can you please behave, my darling? I Queen. Sivile ngawe. See now. So please. Hey, which one is this one now? But like, yeah, it's my when your creativeness is calling you, and actually I'm gonna say a purpose, because for me it feels more like a purpose, and you're just feeling all of these things inside of you, and you feel like you've lived for way too long without picking up the phone. I think it just kind of gets, yeah, a little bit hard, it gets hard. So yeah, you actually, it feels like you don't believe that it's actually you who is, you know it's like you don't believe that vision for yourself. And not because you even have to work hard, but because you're already everything, but like you're just not answering the call. It's just not. You is not. It's just like, ah. But anyway, I think I'm going to put in some oil. So we're going to be cooking chicken gizzard. Yup. I'm gonna be making chicken gizzards. So with Lotomakama Kura, guys, I'm going to start with cooking oil. Like Lotomakama Kura, and then afterwards I'm gonna pour some garlic. Guys, you're gonna love this. I could also start making rolls for you guys. So I'm just gonna go with a little bit, not too much. If you don't know how to measure, use tablespoon, okay? You can use like, I don't know. To be honest, African food is a little bit oily, okay? But like, you can use about five five spoons of cooking oil. So those are my chicken gizzards, and they're also very affordable, guys. I know they used to be cheaper than this, but like, they are actually very affordable. 17.99. This is the rest. Cause well, so I actually wanted to make a mistake. I nearly made a mistake. Nearly. I'm going to take this onion, then I'm gonna put it in. Okay. I think one of the things that I need to invest on is a tripod. I need to invest on a tripod. Like, I need to invest on equipment for my channel, guys. Hey, I don't even have the energy to clean my room, cause girl, clean my room, cause girl has been messing up my room. Okay. I think it helps with flu. Let's take another area to sugar flu. You know, nah. Ma? Like my core is just so strong, and sometimes when the mommy na emails, because the chocolate go to sugar flu is very strong. Yeah, so us keys. How'd you, babe? Yes, keys. Shall we go on? You're not feeling well. The time, little bit. Tripods. So I'm doing the best that I can so you guys are able to see me. Come on, let it go. Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm doing all I can. I'm going to use this curry thing, but before I do that, ma, hey, girl, time. Lerato Ray again, namukuta. I hope you guys can see me. So I'm putting everything inside. So I'm currently I want to use this, but I'm trying to be